This is the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show, and today we're at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery with Lars Frederikson, the man, the myth, the legend.
And in my own mind.
and
I keep looking at this guy's fly because it's. You need to XYZ this, pal. I know. I got one of those over here. There's no handle on that.
Now you got me worried too.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Things distract me, like men's crotches. Sorry.
That's okay. It's no problem.
We are in Hollywood.
That was very punk rock.
Was it to help a man with his fly?
Well, I mean, that's like a Jackass thing. Like, do you remember that episode of Jackass where the guy was like walking?
You know, honestly, I have to stop because I've never watched that.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, they had a thing there, a scam they pulled on people where the guy couldn't get his fly up, and he was stopping and asking girls on the street to pull up his fly for him.
I've done that before.
Really?
Yeah. The last time I drank alcohol.
That's cool.
I did the same thing, but it was for real.
What do you like to drink? I'm just curious.
Oh, water and coffee now.
Oh, so you're off the juice.
I'm off the juice for today. Because if I was drunk today, I'd be knocking over statues and things. No, we're here for Johnny.
Yeah.
And Dee Dee and Joey and Joe Strummer. We're here for all those guys.
What do the Ramones mean to you?
Wow, I mean, it's like surrogate parents. You know what I mean? Their record saved my life. So, and the only reason why I play guitar today is because of the Ramones. First time I ever really fell in love with some sort of music, because I always loved music, but just a particular style, was by seeing Rock and Roll High School. So, and then I went out and bought Road to Ruin, and then I was just blown away.
That's a great record.
That's one of the best. I mean, I love them all. I mean, the Ramones were one of those bands that consistently made solid records. So, I love them all. Adios Amigos, I thought, was their best record.
The thing that really blows me away is the sonic production, how amazing it is on the first 4 or 5 records.
Oh, absolutely. And all my band, I think, ever wanted to be was the Ramones. So, I don't know if we've done well, but I love the Ramones. The Ramones are as American as apple pie as hot dogs. I mean, not like in a commodity fashion, but they are Americana. I mean, they were American punk. They were the reason why the Sex Pistols, the Clash,
absolutely,
the RANCID, whoever.
Everybody. They played a show in England. Every band that was going to be a big punk rock band from England at that time was at that show, and they said, heck, man, you know...
I think Johnny was the one who snuck Joe into the window of the place, of the club.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact.
I think you're right, man.
If folklore serves me well.
Do you feel it's kind of sad that the Ramones in the past 5 years have gotten the gratitude that they've really deserved for many years?
Maybe from the media, but from the fans, they always had it. So, and that's all that really matters. And I think the guys, if they were still here, would tell you the same thing. As a matter of fact, Joey once told me the same thing. He said, you know, it doesn't matter if people ignore us or whatever. I mean, you can't deny what the Ramones did for rock and roll. There's no way. I mean, even the metal guys think that they're cool now.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And the metal guys were the ones that said that they sucked. So that's just how much power that they had to change people's minds.
Well, I know that. I think Rob Halford loves the Ramones.
Well, I love Rob Halford. I mean, classy guy.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Got a chance. You know, I love Rob Halford and the story. This is about the Ramones, but I will say that the Ramones were the greatest band that ever was, and they wrote the best songs, and they inspired a generation of people, and that's why I'm here today.
What's going on with you right now?
Just taking a little chill. Hopefully new RANCID record next year. RANCID tour for sure next year. Tim's on tour right now with the Transplants. Matt Freeman is recovering fine. And
what happened to Matt?
Well, we had a little scare. One doctor diagnosed him with lung cancer, and it turned out not to be that, which we're all very, very happy about that. So he's doing good, and we're all doing good, so that's the best thing. Indestructible was the most amazing punk record I've heard in years. Well, thank you very much. That means the world.
And you got an awesome voice, too.
Hey, thanks. So do you. Let's put you in a band, pal.
Yeah, I was in a band. I was in a death metal band.
What was the name of the band?
Blairing Out, the same as my show.
Blairing Out?
I had songs like Hitler's in Hell. Well, I'm not going to say that one, but Hitler's in Hell. Every song was about hell.
Hitler is in hell.
Yeah. You liked the song, actually.
Well, I'm backing that title. Because I hated Hitler.
Some of the lyrics were, Hitler is rotting for killing the Jews and for all the people that he abused. For his executions, there is now retribution and total extinction of his pollution. And then it goes, and we mean it! And the chorus...
It sounds like Blairing Out needs to do a reunion tour.
We just saw pictures of your goddaughter.
I got godchildren all over the world, thank God. And people entrust me with their children. One of them is Eric Hogan. His name is Dixon. Eric Hogan was one of my best friends, the guy we wrote song Time Bomb about. He was unfortunately, tragically murdered a couple years back, and then I have Steve Whale who's in a band called The Business. Him, myself, and a gentleman by the name of Dave Courtney were co-godfathers to his son, Mason. And then Tara Lynn is one of my good friend Derek's, his baby daughter. She's very, very beautiful.
So David Courtney, I mean, that song's that's hard. Those lyrics are very hardcore and intense.
He's a pretty hardcore, intense person. He was basically the John Gotti of London.
And he's still alive.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I was just with him a couple weeks back.
And he was happy that you guys did a song about him.
Yeah, well, we've been friends. As a matter of fact, we met in this town right here. I was in a fight, and he helped me. That's how we met, actually.
Lars, you hang out with a rough crowd. I mean, I mean, you're a strong individual. You have a strong spirit, and your life experiences have made you this strong person. How do you look out for yourself?
It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice.
I like that.
Well, it's not mine. It's Dave Courtney's, so. But you just treat people with respect. You treat people how you'd want to be treated. And I'm always nice to people. So, because if they're ever mean to me, then I can be doubly mean back. I love my friends. I love my family. I don't care who you are. You know what I mean? So, if you're my friend for life.
Blaring Out with Eric Blair with Lars Frederikson, signing off.
Watch it, bitch.
The Blaring Out Show.